string drones from before are in themselves now annihilated into their most electronically affected iteration. Their whirring, flanged resonances taking on a wholly artificial character for the revelation of the alien's form. The suspended fourth fades out, and we momentarily leave the alien cue altogether in favour of a soundtrack placement. A track called The Mark Interlude by Moderat, in itself another meeting of minds between electronic powerhouses, mode selector and apparat. This largely ambient track with a constant sustained chord, almost like a frozen reverb tail, appropriately suspended in midair, beautifully accompanies the visual form of the floating alien orb. The visual itself is a Mandelbulb, or a 3D representation of a higher dimensional Mandelbrot set, which is a type of fractal, which in the most basic sense is a mathematical shape infinitely comprised of itself. The closer you observe the shape, the more patterns you see repeating within it ad infinitum. Like a snowflake, but trippy. Terrifying. The track completely fills the soundstage with no Foley, as the audio representation of this infinite shape within itself becomes all-encompassing in Lena's and our consciousness. The only exception being that of Lena's breath, which at this point may as well be our breath sharing that space. But as the droplet of her blood enters, and the requirement for ominousness returns, so does Barrow and Salisbury's alien cue, with its harsh, nearly painful bandpass filtered synth. The whirring flange effect accompanies the visual of the cell splitting, solidifying the connotation between them, as Lena's double materializes in a humanoid form. But the sound of the splitting cells in the music is now no longer panned, but directly in the center channel, where traditionally dialogue and other diegetic sound would come from, making this sonically enhanced, visceral cell division something that is happening squarely within Lena and our POV.